Good morning, everyone. I am on the Lost Cove Trail on the border between North Carolina and Tennessee. Going to explore some old ruins. Don't know the exact date that this Lost Cove colony was abandoned or why it was abandoned. I'm going to look up some information about it and put that in the video. But I'm going to go down there to the river. It's on the Nolichucky River or pretty close to it. I'm going to go and explore what remains of the settlement. I think it was abandoned about 100 years ago. There's some old cars there, cemetery, buildings, and I'm going to go down here. It's about 6.5 miles round trip, so All Trail says, and I'm going to go and check it out and share it with you guys. I know I haven't shared anything in about a month or more. I was taking a little break, but I've got plans for several upcoming trips, which I think you'll find pretty interesting. Trails that a lot of people are interested in doing, and I'm going to share it with you guys. But today, just doing a day hike down here, and I'm going to bring you all the details and all the video footage. So stay tuned. Here is the start of the trail. My vehicle parked at the trailhead. It's right off of a forest road behind me. But anyway, let's get the stepping and see what we find. So right at the start, you got a little hill climb up to this grassy field. And yeah, it gets the heart pumping. Get you ready for all the excitement that I'm hoping this trail is going to give me with exploring this area. I've never been here before. However, the Appalachian Trail is nearby, and I've done that section before last year. 10 miles from Irwin, I met a through hiker on the forest road a ways back, and she told me it's about how far away we are from Irwin, Tennessee. So let's get to the crest of the hill and see what else is available for us to see. It's pretty exciting. Too bad there's not a huge view here. I guess if the trees weren't in the way, you could see some mountain ridges. But still, it's a nice open area. Let's see what's up ahead. All right, so looks like we have a trail marker of some kind, but I guess I'm going this way. Where's that way lead? I'm gonna check the GPS and see what I find out. So there you go, folks. Found the right way here. We are on course to explore some ruins. Yeah, I'm excited. This is pretty nice because there was nobody else at the trailhead. It's pretty remote. I don't think a lot of people come here, but people do come here because there are reviews on the trail, on All Trails. So let's see what we find here. This is the old, looks like an old forest road. Kind of narrow though. So you can see how rocky the trail is here. It's quite a lot. It'll clear up and just be a leafy forest road. There'll be big rocks to climb over. Just gotta watch your steps. So that's the Devil's Creek Trail. You can come in via that trail as well. It'll add about 5 miles to the journey, according to All Trails. Excuse me. The reports are that this gets pretty overgrown in the summer. But yeah, it's not considered more scenic, so I just opted to go and take the shorter route. Just on a day hike here, scope it out for some friends of mine. Might come back here, who knows. But yeah, that's the Devil's Creek Trail connector. If you wanted to do that right off the Lost Cove Trail here. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. All right, here we go. The first house of the old settlement. And you can see people come here. All kinds of trash. Let's go inside, shall we? Watch the floor. Kind of spooky. I wonder if people actually spend the night in the old house. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's check that out. Nothing else to see over there. Let's see what else is down here. So here's the second house. This is the trail. It's not the trail that All Trails tells you to take, though, to get to this old settlement. When you come to the T, All Trails tells you to make a left, and you make a right if you want to explore, and you should come to the first house within couple 100 feet. The second house is at least 2/10 of a mile down, but I'll show it to you. This one's in worse shape than the first. It's collapsing. Got a lock. Give you a peek inside. Yeah, it's kind of cool, an old bed frame. So let's keep on pressing on. There's probably more to be seen from what I've read. There's the old chimney that I've seen in other people's photos. Nothing else left but that. A lot of ruins around here. Most of these structures are no longer intact. I'll find out what happened though, and I'll post something up in this video for you guys if you're interested in history. I certainly am. But this is the trail right here at that T branch, or that T junction I told you guys about earlier. I've taken the left trail on the left. So I'm going down to what the map shows is Lost Cove. Oh, check this out. water seeps right from the earth. All right, stay tuned. I'll show you the next point of interest. All right, here's the old car. There's another chimney right there. Let me see if I can get closer. Wow. Looks like gunshots. Make for some good target practice, I guess. Probably not the best thing to do, climbing into an old car bed. With the old engine block. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder what make and model, what year this car was manufactured. Maybe somebody could tell just by looking at it. Yeah, I am just astounded by how much is in ruin over here. This is really cool, though. All right, folks. I'm going to show you some more here as I proceed further down. Stay with me. It's not over yet. Here's the third building. Just a little shack. What else is up here? There's all kinds of little trails meandering everywhere. This isn't the actual trail. My curiosity was piqued when I saw it. Well, maybe I'll go a little further. I'll show you if there's anything of interest. Well, this is what I found. This might pique some of your interest. A nice campsite. Better than that other one down there. I mean, you could fit several tents here and or hammocks. However you want to do it. I like it. What is that down there? What do you suppose that is? I mean, your imagination can wonder about it. This is really historic, though. Okay, so I climbed the hill right next to that campsite. And that depression down there that had me thinking, but I didn't say it. It kind of looked like a grave site. I heard there's a cemetery here. Well, here it is, right at the top of the hill. That's pretty interesting. I want to check out these headstones, see how old they are. Respectfully, of course. Well, it's locked. So Doesn't look like it's meant to open. I don't know if I want to violate it by crossing over, but I'm gonna check this out, so I'll get back with you guys. So I'm heading down to the Nolichucky River, and there are wildflowers everywhere. These are really beautiful. Look at that. Those slopes are covered in them. It's just a lot greener and warmer down here than it was up on the ridge as I'm descending in elevation down to the river. And the trail's getting more rocky and more rutted out, but all part of the challenge. Let's see what else is down here. I made it down to the river. A little campsite here by the creek. Probably enough room for one, maybe two tents. There's the creek. It feeds into the river. I'll take you guys down, show it to you. There's a railroad track. I just heard the train go by as I was coming down. This is a really scenic river. That's why I came down here to show it to you. The Appalachian Trail is up on one of those ridges. I've been there before. It's really quite remarkable looking down on the river from the heights of the mountain ridge tops. Yeah, this is a really beautiful river. I'm glad I can come down here and show it to you guys. So, anyway, I gotta head back here. That's the trail going up. Gotta climb that ridge up there. So this is where I'm gonna get most of my elevation gain, climbing up out of here. And then once I get back to the old settlement, I gotta climb the switchbacks back up to the forest road where I'm parked. So if you like what I've shared with you guys, please feel free to like and subscribe, because I will be bringing you more content. I've got